right, go ahead. Good morning, guys. We are to the truck. I was worried there might be a little bit more snow and ice on there, but it's looking like it's pretty clean. Sweet. All right, let's do our pre-trip and we'll get her fired up. Some heavy snow right here. We'll get her going, and yeah, some, like, it's not super deep snow, but it's just really heavy and wet. Well, maybe it's not too wet, it's a little dry, I guess, but in spots here though it's heavy where it's been it'll thaw and freeze and thaw and freeze. So we'll go ahead and get her started though, see how she does. Let her warm up a bit, and then I got to go pick up some appliances, probably like blenders. It's usually what they load me with when I go up here to Greenville to KitchenAid. So we go pick those up, and they go to Pennsylvania, and then I booked another load that goes to where's it go? It goes to Mobile, Alabama. So we will take that down there. That delivers Thursday. And we'll go ahead and just go from there. So I've got like an issue though. Whenever I book a load, I just start looking and looking and looking and looking and looking more loads. I'm just all over the place looking at loads, trying to plan things, see what the best route for me is for the next few days. I'll spend hours looking at the load boards, trying to plan something, putting something together. But anyways, right now we're just gonna let the truck warm up, and I was getting warnings on my dash that my hatch had come open. I'll go back there and check on that. Oh, I bet you it's down here. Yep, that's it. All right. All this ice was accumulating. All right, we're good. And I couldn't get it to open yesterday or whenever it was when I took the kids sledding. So I guess it did open, just not far enough for me to realize it. Whew, all right.
Or citing the names of things. He was never actually calling anybody the N-word. But in today's day and age, there's literally no context, no circumstance in which you can tell anybody what that word is. Now, CEO has now once said that Joe is the one who removed 71 episodes of his podcast.
Silver and away. Alright, let's go get this load. Oh, good, man. It has been well, a little bit of a letdown as far as the snow. We got some snow, as you can see right there, but not as much as I thought. We got more up here than we did at my house, though. Beautiful day though. I mean, it's just not cold, or it's not warm enough to melt anything yet, but it's definitely a pretty day. Hey you, hey you. Oh, I hope you're not turning here, Mr. Freightliner. Oh, I hope you're not. The Lincoln is, but not the freight shaker. Swing wide, baby. Got a snowdrift to the right. I guess there's a good amount of snow. I mean, piled up pretty high on the side of the road here. See how the motorhome looks. You got that big Class A right there, and then you got the Class C. The Class C is ours. Good, there's like nothing on it. Sweet. We have a giant like $400 cover that goes over the motorhome, but I forgot to put it on this year. There's a lot of good sitting in the basement. Took the kids sledding on Friday after we got the snow. There's a big old hill in my neighborhood not far from me. They're in a church, and they let the townsfolk go over there and sled down it, and the kids love it. Pretty steep hill. Got to be careful though, because if you go the wrong way, there's a drainage ditch with a big concrete, block or whatever it is right there at the end of it. You got to be careful not to hit that. But you pick up some pretty good speed going down this hill. Oh, you hear that? Anyways, you pick up a lot of good speed coming down that hill. Uh-oh, here comes the fire department. Speaking of which, let's not forget to put my seatbelt on. Well, it's just truck, I would say. T's and P's to whoever they're going to go help. Whoop, don't. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and get loaded. To the guy who just had this awesome cab over Peterbilt that I just passed. I'm terrible with cab overs. I'm terrible with the different numbers and models. But it was a Peterbilt, small sleeper, blue and white Peterbilt cab over here at the KitchenAid warehouse in Greenville, Ohio. You have an awesome cab over. I just kind of rushed through the gate. I was able to tell him I liked it, but if for some reason you're watching this Awesome cab over, man. Beautiful Peterbilt. All right, let's go get checked in. Well, good Lord, I was going to go ahead and give the update on the truck in this video, and I still probably will in this video sometime, but I was going to do it while they loaded me, but they're hauling butt back there loading me right now, so I'm not even going to try to get into it because I don't know if I'll have enough time. Last time I was here, they had me loaded in 15 minutes. So we'll see how they do this time. Time before that, they had me in and out in about a half an hour. And I don't like to be rushed. You know, I like to, if I'm going to make a video, especially going to be as thorough as I'm going to be, I like it to be detailed. I like to have some time to do it. And now I feel like I'm being rushed through it. So, yeah, like I said, I want to give the update on the truck. I want to go over the, like I put on the post on my YouTube. I want to go ahead and basically just going to go over the invoices that I have accrued over the last 3 months on this truck, and go over those pretty much verbatim and show you exactly what I've had to do to this truck in the first 3 months of ownership. And it hasn't been too terrible. So I think with this last invoice, I want to say I'm probably sitting right around $6,000, something like that, 6 or 7, somewhere around there. Is roughly probably what I'm sitting at for the truck, you know, for getting stuff done to it since buying it. And that doesn't include extras necessarily. So, that just, you know, just working out the bugs of the older truck. That's all. But anyways, yeah, we're getting loaded right now. I'll get back into that a little later when I have the time. All right, let me just go ahead and put the address in for the next location. Gotta get it out here. Of course, the town is called Shoemakersville. Gotta see what the road is. Let me see here. Email. Here we go. Actually, I see, though, I'll just go ahead and explain to you here right now. If you work at PDP, come to PDP. What they do is, see right here, PDP Trucking Rate Confirmation. If you can see that or not. What that is when you book a load with PDP, well, if you lease on to PDP and you book a load with a broker, they'll, you know, if it's an application, like on, you know, like Uber or whatever, or in my case right now, XPO, they will, you know, they'll send you the rate con, and then you forward that to PDP's dispatch, and then they put it, they give that load their own load number. In this case, the one I'm on right now is going to be load number 61870, and as you can see, they put it in a PDF format, and you just click on that, and it brings up the exact rate con that you were given from XPO. So you know there's no hokey pokey going on with the rates or anything. It's exactly what you agreed on with the broker. So let me go ahead and get the address for where I'm going. Ludwig. All right, let's see. No, don't do that. Oh, I hate when it does that. That's not where I'm going. I hate when the GPS doesn't even have the street that you're going to. All right, now when that happens, I usually just go ahead and type in, let's see here, I think I have Google Maps on here somewhere. And I know I have it on my phone, but if I have to go on my phone, I'll have to stop recording. Don't I have Google Maps in here somewhere? I thought I did. I thought I uploaded it. Google Maps, where are you? Well, didn't I? Am I just overlooking it here? Big Road, Coyote, Uber. Really? You say Instagram. Wait. Oh, right here. Okay. Alright, let me see here. Let me type in the address. 30 Ludwig Court. See, look, it's right there on Google. Okay. And I usually just find an address near it. So right now it's on, Ludwig Court. But let me go ahead and look at like something. Here, let me first off put this on satellite view. There we go. So now it's on satellite view. You can see that there's actually buildings. So let me go to this one. What's this one here? This one is... Well, I want the address. What is the address here? That one. Okay, or not. Let me just... Not going to give me the address for that one, eh? Okay. Well, first off, where am I in relation to 78? There's 78. All right, well, this might make it easier, actually. Let me look at 78 here. Let's see what exit number I'm getting off on for Route 61. Exit number, well, if it's going to tell me. 29, okay. Oh, okay, I know where we're at then. So yeah, I'll just have to remember that. Get off on exit 29. But I still like to put it in GPS though, so I have an idea of how long I have, or how, that I'll make sure that I have enough time to take a break, a full break, and not do a split. But now on this exit though, they have a Cabela's right here with truck parking right there. So you got the truck parking, you got a big empty gravel lot here to park in, and then a more manicured concrete lot right there. So I might just try to make it up to there. And then I'm only going to be about a mile away, it looks like. Where'd it go? It's down here somewhere. There it is. Yeah. So yeah, not too bad. All right, well that works then, I guess. Let me just go ahead and put in the Cabela address. The Cabela's up there, so I can see what I got. Come on, here we go. All right, the Cabela address, and that's actually considered Hamburg, but let me just put that, go back. Not Hamburg, like the meat. All right, let's see. Hamburg. No, none of those. There we go. And then I believe, what was the address? It was 100 Cabela Drive. Okay. There we go. 100. All right. Well, that's what we'll do. And that way we can kind of look at that and know exactly how long, that we'll be able to do that we can do a 10-hour break and whatnot. We got plenty of time. See, so it says here we'll be there at about, we'll say 9 o'clock p.m. It says we'll be there. So 9 o'clock p.m., 10 hours from that would be 7 o'clock, and I've got an 8 o'clock appointment, so I'll be able to do a 10-hour break, no problem, up there. That includes getting some fuel on the way, because I do need some fuel. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's how it works. Like I said, that's how it works with PDP. Like I said, they'll give you their own load number, and then they just assign that to the rate con, and then you're good to go. Like I said, they don't mess with the rate con one bit, other than signing the rate con for the broker. That's it. So pretty simple, pretty nice, pretty convenient. That way you're not getting screwed around. A lot of some of these companies out here, you know, I'm not even speaking of any specific companies, but, you know, you'll hear about some companies that won't show their drivers the rate con. So you really don't know that it's legitimate, but here they do. So we're good. So let's go ahead and, like I said, at least I got that explained anyway. Maybe this will be its own video, I guess, because I don't want to make it too long on, you know, when I start talking about the truck update. Yep, that's how it works. Like I said, it says we'll be there right around 9 o'clock. All right, let's go ahead and finish getting loaded and then start heading that way. Do a split brake tonight. Had a clamp brake on me for the that big massive boot. Those that know the Acer twin turbo, that big boot kind of wraps around like I'm not even sure of the exact name of the part, but I know I'll probably catch flack for that. But it's the giant boot that connects to a metal pipe that kind of goes from flat to round, connected to the lower turbo. That big rubber boot there, the clamp on it broke, and I was having some kind of vacuum leak, and yeah, turbo, you know, the leak out there by the turbo. So I had to fix that. So it cost me a little bit of time. Thankfully, I stopped at the TA, the same TA where I fixed my fuel filter issue. And I asked if they had a spare clamp like that. They said no. The guy took that clamp back there for me, and he was able to fix it. The clamp itself, like it's got like a T connector inside of it, and that's what you screw on and thread the nut down on, and that T clamp or that T connector, whatever you want to call it, is what then pulls the other side inward as you thread the nut. Well, that popped out of the harness deal that T section goes in, and I couldn't get it back in by hand. So the guy took it back for me and cut it, put it in there, and welded it back in for me. So far so good. I went back out there and threw it back on. Driving my braille. But yeah, I thought that I heard the vacuum leak a little bit, and I'm like, that's a little strange. And then I realized that every time I slightly touch the go pedal, I mean just slightly, my boost gauge would just jump way higher, way faster than it should. So yeah, that boost leak. guys, I'll tell you what. It's a little difficult blindsiding a truck like this into a dark spot like this. But I think we got the job done. See, it's dark as hell. I don't think this place knows what a street light is. But we're here. All right. Yep, we're here. Like you said, it was a little tight backing into that spot. Of course, this is the one travel plaza here in PA that I really don't like, because half of the spots are easy to back into and the other half are blind sides. And of course, all the easy spots are occupied. So we had to take one of the harder spots, but we're good. All the lights are good. I don't know if you can see this or not. Probably not, but those stars, if you can see those little twinkly stars. Oh, there's something moving up there. But it is gorgeous. I see Orion's belt. I remember. I don't know if you can see that. Man, there's too much light pollution. But But I remember old Orion's belt, man. When I was a kid, I always loved looking up there and finding it. It's only, you can only see it though in the winter time. You don't see it in the spring and summer or the fall, as far as I know. Oh boy, anyway, all right, let's get back to the truck. It's not too cold out, thankfully. The heck was up? Anyway, yep, not too cold out. But yeah, like I said, blindsiding with a truck like this in an area with very little light that's fun. That's fun. Woo. This guy's probably thinking the same thing. I love the way those sleeper lights glow on the back of the truck. Woo! All right, let's get back in. Well, guys, I'm going to call her quits for the night. I didn't go as far as I wanted to, or I didn't go as far as I initially planned, I should say. I was going to go to, let me bump up the idle here. Bump up the idle, bump up the idle. Anyway, a little more than that. A little more than that. So I initially was planning on going to pretty much the exit where I'm delivering at in the morning. But I'm planning on being out for a couple of weeks, and I want to be able to not have to worry about a 34. So the way I do that is I try not to run more than 8 hours a day for the first week. And then after that, you can pretty much just run 8 hours continuous every day, and you can run off recaps that way. So I'm just kind of trying to conserve my hours, and then the load I'm picking up tomorrow, it's a 2-day run, 1,000 miles. I'm picking up tomorrow, and then doesn't deliver till Thursday. Open appointment from like 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Thursday. So I don't have to be in any kind of a hurry. I don't have a load booked yet for after that one. So I'm just kind of taking it easy. That way, like I said, I can try to capitalize on the days and not worry about a 34 somewhere. And then, go ahead and do what I need to next week. And it'll all be cold hard cash right there, cold hard profit into the bank. Obviously besides fuel, but what I'm doing this week will be pretty much expenses with a little bit of profit going into the bank, maybe a couple grand. But if I can do it right though, I've done it before like this where you kind of take it easy the first week and you pay off, you pay your expenses for the week or the month, and then when you're able to start into next week, you work over the weekend, and starting Friday morning I just start hauling butt, and I've pocketed doing that $8,000 before, 8 or 9 grand before in 1 week, and that's into my bank account. So you just really got to know how to plan it though. It's not easy. You really got to know how to budget your time, and like I said, just plan ahead. So that's what I'm doing. Doesn't always work, may not work this time, but we're gonna give it our best shot. So that's why I decided to shut her down a little earlier tonight. We got plenty of time. I got to do a split anyway because of that issue I had with the with that clamp. So like I said, I had to fix that. So that took a little bit of time out of my day. Wouldn't have been so bad if I could find one, but because I had to find somebody that would fix the clamp itself, because the clamp itself broke, and then I was able to put it back on. So obviously putting the clamp on only takes a couple minutes, if that. But anyways, with that said, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and get ready for bed, and have a nice good night's sleep. And I guess I'll edit this video and try to get it up. I was gonna, that didn't sound right. Anyway, oh man, dirty mind. Almost as dirty as this truck. Anyway, I'm gonna try my best to get the video up. Obviously, I don't have the report or the update on this truck in this video, but I might wait to upload this video, and then I'll try to do that tomorrow, the update on the truck, and then that way I can put that maybe in its own video, and then update that, and then this one will come out after that one. And then it'll maybe seem a little confusing, but at the same time it'll explain it why I'm talking about it now. But you heard it or saw it the day before or a couple days before or whatever. And again, also probably in that video I will explain the new name that I'm going to go with for the channel. I really appreciate all the suggestions, and I was going to do something with the name Levi in it, but I don't think I'm going to. Like I said, I think I'm going to go a different route, just because like somebody said in the comments, and I thought about it before they said it, but what if I get rid of the truck? What if I get a different truck? It won't work that way anymore. I won't be able to call it such and such with Levi or Levi whatever. So I'm going kind of a different route, but it's kind of an inspirational name, if that makes any sense. I've said it before in one of my videos, I've mentioned it. Not that I was going to make a channel name out of it, but I've said the phrase in passing. So, the times that we're in right now, I think it's a very appropriate name. I'll just say that. So with that, guys, y'all have it going out there and be safe, and we'll talk at you in the next video. See ya.